Now that Governor Tony Evers has released his draft state budget, it is time for the public to weigh in. There has been a calendar of 4 public hearing dates set for the public to come in and testify on the priorities identified in the state budget. Now, there were a lot of healthcare priorities, and we've been talking about those over the past several weeks in the areas of access to healthcare and coverage and innovation. But there's also a lot of areas of the budget that impact people all across Wisconsin. 4 cities have been identified where the public is invited to come and share their thoughts. Testimony is quite limited. You have a very short amount of time to weigh in on what you like or don't like in the state budget. So if you can't make it to one of these budget hearings to talk in person, you can certainly send an email. And in the description below, we make that email address available. Now, whether you speak in person or if you send an email, a lot of the same ground rules apply. Be constructive with your criticism or compliments of the budget provisions. Be specific and, of course, be polite. You are writing to the Joint Finance Committee and the state government to share what you think should stay as a priority in the state's budget and ultimately make it through to the final version that could be implemented by July 1st. Now, this is just one step in the budget process. After the public hearings conclude and the comments have been submitted, the Joint Finance Committee will continue to review the provisions and they may propose their own state budget. There is a different bill, a budget bill that is in the Assembly as opposed to the Senate. Those two will have to be reconciled, and ultimately it ends on Governor Tony Evers' desk. He has the ability to do some line item vetoes for things he doesn't like, but if it all goes smoothly, it could be impacted and implemented by July 1st, the start of the state's fiscal year. So take a look at those public hearing dates, see if there's one near you where you can show up, weigh in, and share your voice, or send an email. If you have questions on the budget or the budget process, you can certainly send us an email, and you can find us at healthwatchwisconsin.org.